So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
You change it. Yeah. Hey. You change it. Go right here. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. Got to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
To throw is Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Look at 19. Ready.
They run the counter. Woodson. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 17. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd down, Woodson. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. Sit on! Ready? Sit on!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. The Ravens at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
Ready? What? You.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's into space past the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. LeJonte Wester, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, here's Ward. That's into the hands of Ironman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second and 8. Here's Ward. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like
in the
that.
circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Ward.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking left side and he's got a man. That's Horton. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Ward.
Left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 11. 65 catch. Buffalo 18. Come like team.
Throwing now, Ward. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
19
And
right.
the Titans 1st down.
Warriors 70. 70 Rangers.
Ward again.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. this game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They go play action now. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now looks like they'll move things around here.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, an 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this group, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a handoff up the middle. Woodson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Deputy Ranger. Check. Street. 65 catch.
Throwing is Ward.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Moore. That's complete to DK. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Go street. 60 like this. 6. Hey, Cash. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Panther 11. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Moore. He finds his man. Complete. It's Holt.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
In motion goes the tight end.
Safety Ranger.
From the gun, Ward.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down, Tennessee.
Dragon 60. Go.
A final shot before break. Moore. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there as time expires in the first half.
And the Titans get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throw left side complete. That's Holt.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Moore. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. On now is the Titans punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches. The 14. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the Titans' 4-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, it's not. You. Finish it on. Right on.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Come on. Come on. Finish it. Finish it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Under pressure now, he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. And a windup going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on third and goal. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal. Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
Now, like that, he knew that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
2nd and a couple.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Ward. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Odafe Oweh able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Come on.
Up the middle they go.
Woodson. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19. 18, 5 here. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Ward.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Worth pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Report. Sit up.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Go.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT.